Okay, here we go, chat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See. Oh. Look at that, chat. That's our Shiny Mew. What you're seeing and hearing is a timer synchronized with a cartridge of Pokemon Emerald, counting down to a very specific frame. A frame that will get us a Shiny Mew. This is the story of how we caught a Shiny Mew on someone else's save file in Pokemon Emerald. This journey began last year. I was collecting Pokemon games prior to the 3DS eShop closure. Check out that video if you're curious. I wanted to get these games not only to collect, I also wanted to catch rare shiny Pokemon and transfer them up through Pokemon Transporter and Pokemon Bank before they shut down on the 3DS. Growing up with Pokemon, I was always fascinated with legendary and mythical Pokemon. They made movies about them, so they were special and cool. With the shutdown of Pokemon Bank and Poke Transporter software imminent on the 3DS, I knew I wanted to transfer rare shiny Pokemon from these old carts before its closure. Hence one of my previous videos, catching a shiny Celebi. My next target, a Shiny Mew. There are currently 3 ways to get a Shiny Mew. The 8F Mew from the Virtual Console versions of Red and Blue, completing the all-in-one 151 Masterwork research quest in Pokemon Go, and lastly, obtaining the old C map via distribution events in Pokemon Emerald. The old C map was distributed only to Japan and Taiwan in 2005's Pokemon Festa. You see, back in the Gen 3 heyday, there were these in-person events that you could go to and get specific Pokemon via distribution events. They were, however, time limited and varied depending on where you were located plus the regional game you had. Here are some examples. In North America, there was a Toys R Us distribution. Taiwan was able to obtain the Mew via Poke Park. So this is where the story picks up. I got a Japanese version of Pokemon Emerald off of eBay. Upon booting up this cartridge, I noticed that this was basically a new save file. They only had 53 minutes on it. Their starter was a Torchic, they got a Zigzagoon and a Poochyena, and they got all the way up to Petalsburg. And then it dawned on me. I wanted to preserve this save file, like how I preserved Adam's save file off of that Ruby cartridge last year. Except this time, I wanted to finish what this person started. I wanted to complete their game and get a Shiny Mew. Besides, this person named their trainer a pretty cool name, Lupine, like the flower. There's a lot of bugs and quirks in these old games, specifically in Pokemon Emerald. We can use that to our advantage though. A prominent one is the fact that the RNG is very consistent in Pokemon Emerald. I'll let Blisy explain it here in one of their videos.
In Emerald, the initial seed is actually always the same, 0. This is because of a programming error. Many people think it has to do with a dead internal battery, but Emerald is the only game where that's not the case.
So yeah, in order to catch this Shiny Mew, we are going to use RNG manipulation. When it comes to RNG manipulation, I'm no subject matter expert when it comes to this topic. So if you're looking for a tutorial or a deep dive, I'd recommend checking out Blisy and Jefe's videos on these topics. I'll link their guides and videos in the description below this video. Just to give a high-level overview for Mew, you would need to have the necessary software installed on your PC and your choice of the game you want to RNG manip. Make sure you have the latest versions of Pokefinder and Eon Timer. In Eon Timer, make sure your console settings match the console of choice to RNG manip. You would need to have your trainer ID and secret ID. Select static since Mew is a stationary mythical encounter. Input the settings. You would need to generate the frames, decide which frame you want, input frame into the Eon Timer, set up the encounter, calibrate, and adjust till shiny, which is similar to how you hunt the box legendaries and other legendaries on the cartridge. So in order to do some practice, we went after those legendaries. I mean, heck, if we're gonna get the Shiny Mew, we might as well try and get the other legendaries shiny using this method. Now, I gotta say, learning this method to shiny hunt Pokemon was pretty fun. You know that Smiling Friends segment about the paperclips? That was me.
What? That's ridiculous. I've never heard of such a thing. Though I suppose trying it couldn't hurt. No, this can't be. I must be dreaming. Oh my God!
The dopamine rush of getting your timings right, the time saved by hitting the exact frame for a specific shiny I wanted, it was all addicting. I didn't go for Latios or Latios because in a previous video I already got them through Dynamax Adventures. After getting all those legendaries, it was time to get the Shiny Mew. It was a little silly setting up for this challenge since Mew moves around as you do, similar to the NPCs on Route 119. Because of all that practice, we got our Shiny Mew shortly after. Okay, here we go, chat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See. Oh. Look at that, chat. That's our Shiny Mew. Not even 10 minutes into the Pokemon stuff, chat, and we already got the Shiny Mew. Look at that, chat. And well, that's the hunt. When I first started this playthrough, I was learning how to RNG Manip. It was very daunting. However, if you're willing and able, and you have a knack for learning, you too can achieve RNG manipulation to catch shiny Pokemon and do a lot of crazy things with it. For me, learning something new and sharing it with others brings me joy. Like and subscribe. Let me know what Pokemon you are going to try and RNG manipulate in the comment section below.